they put a stick and they're going like. In this video, we're going to show you some of the most effective golf drills that you can use as a beginner or amateur golfer. And make sure to watch to the end of this video, because if you watch all of these and apply all these drills, you'll instantly become a better golfer. Also, I see the majority of you aren't subscribed. If you want to get good at golf, we cover topics on every aspect, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, James, our first golf drill, what is it?
First golf drill. So let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the setup and takeaway.
Sure.
And then we'll gradually go back to the half swing, back swing, down swing.
Okay, step by step. I like it.
And
all right.
at the end, we're gonna try to combine everything together into one swing.
Okay. So it's there's progression here. That's why they need to watch the whole video. Okay, let's do it.
So let's start with the setup and takeaway.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use this tool. You can get this from Amazon. It's only for $10 or $15. You can stick this into your club face. And so purpose for this is just to check where your club face is facing.
Okay.
So on your setup, make sure your club face, you see this line here, is facing straight line to the target. Okay. So sometimes when you set up with this position like this, you push your handle down like this, you see where the club is facing. It's facing to the left side.
Right.
Or there's someone who set up their club like this, and they wonder why their ball is going right. But look at the setup. You see the club face is facing around already 20 yards or 30 yards to the right side, right? This is straight.
Let's show them one that looks left.
Left.
Okay, and one that looks right.
So when the toe is coming off the ground a lot, that's when the club is facing the left. And then when it's going up like this, yes, facing right.
Right.
So on your setup, make sure the club face is facing straight at the line. And then next, this is pretty easy, right? The next one is takeaway. So by the time you finish your takeaway, what I don't want to see is your club face opening. This. So you can definitely tell where the club face is facing, right?
Right.
So by the time you finish your takeaway, make sure the club face is facing the ground.
How into the ground? 45
degrees. So another way you can tell is just make sure the shaft matches your spine angle.
Okay.
So this is the most important thing in golf.
Let's give this a try.
Yeah.
All right.
So
put this on my club.
Yep. So
make sure it's facing straight here.
So for us, this is very easy because there's a line up here. Right. So as long as this line matches the stick, it's perfect.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Good. And then try the takeaway.
Takeaway.
Perfect. Good job.
There we go.
You see the club face is facing down. Obviously, we don't want to club face to face down too much. That's too closed.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to be 45 degrees this way.
Right. Okay.
But obviously not this.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the worst thing. Okay.
Cool.
Good. For the next drill, we need another tool. So this one you can get it from Amazon for $10.
These are a lot of tools.
Well, this is the best tool I use to all my clients.
Okay.
Yes. So you can get it from Amazon. It's only $10.
This looks like it's supposed to be used in the hospital.
Hospital for what?
Looks like it's supposed to go inside your body or something.
No. For what?
Okay.
We'll from
stop.
Your mouth?
No, never mind. Okay. How do we use this?
Okay. So you think? Okay. So
interesting. I have no idea what this is gonna do. What is this?
So first, put this line right in front of align with the middle of your grip.
Golf. Yeah.
So it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
And then make sure the club face, this line and the club face matches on the setup. Okay. And then there's a screw here, so you can screw it down. Okay. So now we're done with the installation.
Okay.
So reason for this is it helps you with the proper wrist hinging and also help you with your proper angle of your wrist.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
So it has to be on your left hand. So watch what happens. Let's see in this angle. So get into a normal setup, and then when you're at the top of the backswing, top of the half backswing, you see my angle is 90 degrees here.
This is so cool.
Okay, because we don't want to go over a little past 90 degrees fine, but we don't want to go up to 30 to 40 and 50 degree angle.
Right.
So when that happens, that's when you start losing your wrist angle.
Right.
And then also your club face starts to move around.
Uh-huh.
But if I just do backswing like this, you see my club face didn't move around.
Right.
But if I do more than 90 degree, you see the club face opened up around like 20 to 30
This
degrees.
is such a useful tool. It fixes so many things on the hands.
Oh yeah. And another good thing about this is for people who does over backswing. So when people do over backswing, usually it happens from bending your left arm and also doing way too much wrist hinge.
Right.
So if I don't use this tool, this is what over backswing look like.
Right.
Too much wrist hinging and a little bit of bending. But even if your arms are straight, you can still do over backswing. So if you use this tool, this just naturally fixes your over backswing. Right?
Yeah.
Because you have a restriction on your wrist hinge.
I really want to try this out. This is really
not
cool.
done yet.
Oh, you're not done yet? There's more to this?
Yes. So from here, backswing, it has to go onto your left hand. And then after you hit the ball, it has to come back.
What?
To your left hand. So that means you're doing a proper wrist hinging. If you do a wrist hinging just straight up, it goes up to your left hand. But if you don't, too closed or too open, it goes to the left hand, right?
Right. I think this is so useful because it fixes many of the most common problems that golfers have. Like for me, one of my main problems is getting into the right, because I usually don't wrist hinge enough. Yeah, that's my problem. So making sure I wrist hinge enough. And second is it makes sure your club face is the same way, because once you start turning it, it goes away. Yeah, so this is a really interesting tool. Let me try it out. What the?
It has to go into your left hand. No?
Oh, it's going to my left hand. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
right there.
Yeah. So I come up.
Good.
Wow, this is a lot more wrist hinge than I ever do.
Oh yeah, you don't do too much wrist hinge.
And this is just actually just 90 degree. And this is past my limit.
If you grab it shorter, it goes less wrist hinge.
Right.
If you grab it longer, you can do a little bit more wrist hinge.
Right.
Yes.
Wow, I need to get used to doing this much wrist hinge.
No, you don't have to.
Well, it helps me feel what wrist hinge feels like. Because usually I probably just only come to here. Like, yeah, this is a great tool.
Yeah, give it a swing. You have to make sure that goes onto your left wrist after you hit the ball. Ready? Swing. Oh, good.
Whoa. Okay.
So let's try that one more time. Swing. So there's one more drill for this, is to create a lag. So do you know what I mean by lagging?
I don't know.
Okay, lagging means when you're going into your downswing, we're getting into this position.
Okay.
This is called getting into a slot. So when you're at the top of the backswing, your wrist is locked 90 degree, right? But most common issue with a lot of golfers is they do early casting.
Right.
So you lose this angle. So in order to maintain this angle, you don't have to hit the ball, just trying to stop in this position while this is touching your wrist. So one is touching up to this part until your hands get to your right pocket. I want you to maintain this 90 degree angle and only use your lower body to get into this position.
Okay.
So you don't have to swing, just here. 1, 2. 1 and 2. And then once this becomes easy, that's when you start releasing. And then coming back to this position. Okay. So let's
give it a try. This seems like it requires a lot of rotation, which is something I don't do often.
A lot of lower body rotation, yes.
So coming up.
Yep. And then hold. Good.
Wow.
Okay. And then you can turn your hips more. Good. And good. And then come back up and down. Good. And down.
Wow. This is a great tool.
Yeah. Because you're grabbing it a little bit long, it's harder to. If you grab it a little bit shorter, it'll be much easier.
Right.
Okay. Good. So this is for the people who have early casting.
Yeah. Well, this is for a lot of things. This is a great tool.
It fixes a lot of things. So next one is the wall drill.
Yep.
So let me show you an example. So do a setup around this much away from the wall.
Okay.
So around 1 to 2 fists away from the wall. And then do a backswing. So make sure your club doesn't touch the wall on the backswing. You got to make sure the club stays in front, not behind.
Right.
So this is kind of related to the takeaway drill.
Yeah.
If you rotate your hands, your club's gonna stay behind you, and your hands are gonna go forward. So we want to make sure your hand pad is this way,
Okay.
not this way, and then your club pad is more in front. So whenever you do your backswing, and then go top,
Right.
this shouldn't be touching the wall.
So this is still a takeaway drill?
Takeaway and proper swing plane and top
Right.
of the backswing.
Well, for this, we're preventing it coming back, right?
Yes.
But do some people also come too forward?
Yeah. Some
Okay.
people do this.
Okay.
But I rather want to see this than wrist rotation.
Right.
Because if you do a wrist hinge and do a steeper backswing, your club face doesn't change that much.
Okay.
A face angle doesn't change as much. But if you start rotating, that's when your club face changes. And also at the top of the backswing, I want this to gently brushing the wall.
Right.
Yeah, it can go off the wall a little bit, it's okay. But what I don't want to see is going behind you and going off the wall like this. So it's a crossover swing, right?
Yeah.
So to prevent you from crossover, let's go in the front and go up.
Right. So this is more like a swing plane drill, right?
Swing plane drill.
Okay.
Yes.
Should I give this a try?
Yep.
Because this includes actually a lot of components swing plane. One is the takeaway, and one is a lot of
Top of the
people have is shallowing or making sure it comes down on the right swing plane.
Yeah, that
Right.
too.
Okay, so one fist the way you said?
Yeah, 1 fist to 1 to 2.
Okay, around here.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
So this is my takeaway from earlier, right? And then I just come up from here.
Yep. Good. So that's a perfect
Right.
angle. Good.
And because my flexibility is a little bit bad,
Yeah.
I'm not getting
It's
all the
hard
way
for you,
there. Yeah.
Because I want your hands to be at your
My hip.
either your hip or your heel.
Right.
But you have a lack of mobility,
Right.
so it's easy for you to not touch the wall.
Right. So they should be touching the wall,
No, you
ideally.
don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I come down, I want to try to stick on the wall. For me, it's a little bit less because I'm not touching the wall already, right? And then we come down and through here, swing.
Swing. Yes.
Okay.
And even after you hit the ball, do the swing. I don't want you to touch the wall.
Okay.
Because soon as you, let me show you one more example. Soon as you start touching the wall after the impact, that means you're rotating your wrist too much.
Right.
Over this way. So you're rotating your clubs too much.
Right.
So you should be able to not touch the wall or gently touch the wall on the downswing. Then do a finish like this. So 1, 2.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
Move on to our next drill.
Yep. So the next drill is swing plane and club pad drill.
Right.
So we went through this a lot when we were doing lesson
This
with
one.
you. Yeah. So you can just buy this from Amazon, or when you go to the driving range, you get a golf basket, right?
Okay.
If you put the golf basket backward and put this
Stick
on
through
the
it?
basket, you
Okay.
can adjust the
Right.
adjust the angle. So you can either use one or two. So put another one here. Our goal is to make sure our swing plane, we're getting to a good swing plane on the downswing.
Right.
So on the backswing too, because if you have this, you cannot do there's another line here, you cannot do a backswing like this.
Right.
So on the takeaway and the backswing, make sure your club goes between these two lines. Or you can just use one line. And then on the downswing, this is the most common issue, right?
Yeah.
This is what you did before.
Overturning.
Yeah. Oh, not over there. Going
Over
over
the
the top. Yeah, over the top. So to prevent you from doing over the top, let's put this right there, backswing, and make sure your club comes down underneath the stick. So this is I think this is the most important drill. You don't have to hit the ball, just do the swing. It's here, 1, 2. And 1 and 2.
Right.
So you just gotta make sure your club comes between these two lines.
Right.
Okay. So let's give it a try. Good. Yep. And
Come up
backswing.
here.
And swing. Good. Let's try 2 more. Oh yeah, this is too easy for you.
Well, it's pretty far.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
My swing right now, seeing from this, is a little bit inside out.
Swing inside out.
Or inside in.
Then if you're going too much inside out, then we put it inside here.
Ah, the reverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we put both, but
Uh-huh.
yeah. So 1 and swing.
Okay, now that's more outside in. Yeah.
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 Good. Let's give it a swing.
Okay.
It feels really intimidating, but
Uh-huh.
if you don't want to get hit by this, just put it this much far back.
Okay, just have it in your line of sight.
Yeah, line of sight.
That was a little outside in because I'm keeping this in my line of sight.
Oh, is it? Okay. All right. Good job. Next drill is the tower drill.
Okay,
So do you remember doing the tower drill?
I do.
Yes.
This helped a lot in my connection of my whole rotation.
Yes, because you're
Give it to me.
you're very armsy, right?
Yeah.
So we put it in the front.
Mhm.
Good. So let's get your setup. So this is the main reason why you have a really good contact during the swing, because everything is connected through the backswing and the downswing. So you don't have to do a full swing. Just do a half swing and then swing through. Good. Okay. Yep. Let's try again. Good. So let's give it a swing. This is very important drill that you have to do as a beginner golfer or even for intermediate golfers. Okay, good job.
I see a lot of pro golfers doing this drill,
Oh, yeah.
and when they hit just like this, they still hit it so far.
Oh,
Like this, a foundation of a shot.
Foundation
Right,
of the shot.
yeah.
So try not to do full backswing though when you're doing this. Just do a little bit less.
Okay,
Just not more than half swing.
okay.
And then after you hit the ball, make sure the towel doesn't fall off and stop at L to L swing. Rotate and rotate. Good job. Okay.
So this drill, I recently saw a video on TikTok. They,
Which
actually,
one?
I don't know. They put a stick and they're going like,
Oh, that's actually exactly what we're working on.
Okay.
But in my way, not
okay.
not
Not in the-
TikTok, not the TikTok one. So you probably have to hold this part,
okay,
and then
it's too low.
yeah,
You hold it up.
yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's exactly what we're working. Yeah, that's good. So, what do you think is the purpose for that drill?
Well, this is rotation, right?
Yeah, hip rotation.
Yeah,
So,
so-
you're leading with your hip. Put the club on
Sure.
top of your body like
Okay.
this, on your shoulder.
Okay.
Good. And then get into golf position. Good. And let's make this a little bit longer. And then I want you to try to hit this with the
Wow.
with the normal backswing. Backswing. Yeah. 1, 2. Good. And 1 and 2. Good. So
I never turn this much.
well, yeah, it's help you maintain your spine angle
Yeah.
and help you swing with your lower body because
Right.
your arms are locked now. You cannot use your arms now, right? So only way you can hit the ball is using your lower body, right? By
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
So if you don't use your lower body at all, your club's gonna stuck here, right? So in order to hit the ball, you have to use your lower body. So let's
Yeah.
give it a try one more time. Back swing, good. Now open up your hips and rotate, good. Hit, yes. So that's a one drill for hip rotation.
Right.
And then another one is, so this is what I do with my beginner, new golfers who can't really turn their hips and doesn't have that motor skill of using the ground. So stop here, back swing, half swing, and then we rotate our hips this way, we stop, and then hit the bag after.
Right.
So we do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then after that, once that becomes easy, because your hip was leading and your arms were following, right? Once that becomes easy, that's when we go up to 2, 1, 2, 3. You see my hip was leading the swing and my arm was following. So let's give that a try.
Okay.
For you, it was very easy because you
was?
have that motor skill.
Yeah, but what's hard about me is the hip rotation part.
Yeah. But you still do use your lower body to start the swing.
Okay.
So back swing,
Backswing.
good, and then stop. Good, turn your hips more. Good, and then hit. Okay. Let's try that 2 more. Stop and release. Okay, good. You don't have to turn your head that much.
Flexibility problem.
Yeah. 1, release. Okay. So that was easy, right? Now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So no stopping.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh shoot, that's too much power.
No, it's okay. A little too much.
I didn't even try to give power. It just naturally wanted to go forward.
Yes. So I want you to relax your arms just a little bit more.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Oh, good.
I'm not trying to hit it hard. I'm not,
But was
it's just
your
going out.
hip leading the swing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my hip was leading the string, when it came here, it just wanted to throw out forward.
Yeah, it just released naturally, right?
Well, let's recap everything we learned. We recap one is our first drill, which helped with the lie angle, right? And the takeaway angle.
Yeah, face
and
angle.
then our second, third, and fourth drill all worked kind of on swing plane.
Yeah.
And also making sure our club face is at a good position coming down with this thing.
Yeah.
Right?
And also the proper wrist hinging.
Yep. Yeah. And our last few drills was making sure we stayed connected coming
the
through.
downswing.
And also with power generation that we come and we release, right? Rotation.
Yep. So,
All right, let's hit a few balls and see if we can hit some good ones after these drills. Okay.
Beauty.
Perfect shot.
You sure that's an 8 iron? I think you're lying. Oh my God. What's going on?
Well, this is 8 iron. Look, guys. 178 yards on my 8 iron. I usually hit around like 150.
I don't think I can hit it that far.
Just
Let me give it a
after
try.
all those drills, I feel so much more connection throughout my body.
Oh, yeah. Exact same number.
So you'll see how effective these drills really are. They turned my 150 average to 178.
Yeah, I've never seen you hitting 178 before.
On my 8 iron. Yeah, that's really far. And I did it quite effortlessly.
Yeah.
If you guys found this video helpful, then please subscribe to this channel. We cover all the golf topics you'll ever need. Like the video, comment the video, and check out this video.